Hi guys, and welcome back to Easy Cooking the New Zealand Way. Today we're in lockdown. We've been in lockdown for a week. We've got another 3 weeks to go here in New Zealand. And so I've decided to make an overseas dish. Since we can't travel anywhere, I thought we'd make a New Orleans, or is it New Orleans or New Orleans, however they pronounce it over there. But we're going to make a po' boy out of shrimp, a shrimp po' boy. Now, I'm going to put a bit of a New Zealand twist on it, and there's going to be a few people out there that aren't going to like it, but tough. It's all about food in general, you know. If we all argued over the only way to have an egg is to boil it, well, we'd have boring eggs. So this is going to be a change on the po' boy, but the principle is going to be the same. We've got shrimp. We're going to have avocado, fresh avocado, New Zealand avocado. A pre-brought coleslaw, and because I'm not in New Orleans I can't get the bread, so I've had to go for this. It is a deluxe corn dusted torpedo, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously the only way to have a real one is to go to New Orleans and have that specially made bread for it. In our dredge, as they would call it, that we're going to deep fry our prawns in, we have just 1 cup of flour, very easily made, 1 cup of flour. About 2 tablespoons of corn flour, it'll just give it a little bit more of a crunch, a little bit more of a bite. And I'm going to give this here a go. It's called blackened seasoning. Now it's got everything in it that I would add anyway. I'll just read out the ingredients. It's got salt, which I would add, spices, which include paprika, give you a bit of heat. Black pepper, yeah, red pepper, yeah, oregano, thyme, and ground bay leaves, which is basically what you'd want to add anyway. It also has garlic and sugar. So how's that? So we'll just add that. That's probably nearly 2 tablespoons. We add that to that. In New Orleans, they obviously have hot sauce to go with theirs, but because we're in New Zealand, we're not going to do that. We're going to have mayonnaise and pickles, gherkins. So we're just going to whisk this here up, give this breading, I call it a breading, they'll call it a dredge. Very simple. Now my plan is to make 4 of these rolls. So I've got about 1 kilo of prawns here. Just while I get this mixed up nicely. The idea is just to brown it. Brown the prawns quickly. Doesn't matter if you have them half raw because you eat them raw anyway. So we don't want to overcook them. Otherwise they'll be like rubber, and we don't want to be stingy on them in the roll. If you have a look at how they have them over in New Orleans, they pile them in there. So we're going to attempt to replicate that the best we can. Seems we're stuck at home and can't go anywhere. Right, that's nicely mixed. Have a look at that. And we don't want to dump the whole lot in the deep fryer because it'll cool the oil down too quick. So we probably only want to do half a dozen at a time. And you have 1 set of tongs to get dirty. Get them nicely covered. Some people will double dredge them, so they'll go from here into egg and then back into the dredge again, but I just really want to lightly cover them. And so, in we go. Don't drop them from way up here. That's stupid. You're working with 180-degree oil. That won't take too long at all. Oh, don't do that. I don't know how many I put in there, but a lot more than what I said. So we're just going to have them cook and let the dredge brown up. The breading, the flour, whatever you want to call it. This is a nice well-used family deep fryer. It gets used quite often. Get your next lot ready. See, I brought frozen ones, and when they defrost, they've got quite a bit of liquid with them. So you don't need to put them in the egg first, just straight into the flour, and they'll attract their own coating. They're looking good. While that's cooking, we'll start cutting some bread rolls up. Now we don't want to cut right through. There we go. So I've still got a hinge on it. That's our start. Just keeping an eye on this. I'll just grab a knife. Only half prepared because I'm really excited, I guess. So I'm going to put the avocado on the bottom. They don't do this in New Orleans. This is going to be just a New Zealand twist. Excuse me. Best Foods real mayonnaise. We could have made our own, but I didn't. This is the next best thing. And don't be old grandma and be stingy on it. We're not in depression now. We can use our food wisely. They are looking good. I'm just going to get one all prepared, make it up, make it complete, because this is actually our dinner tonight, so I want to sit down and enjoy dinner with the family. Oh, now this comes with a dressing we're not going to use. This is it's called a Mexican with corn chips, but they're in a bag. The idea is to put that in a bowl, mix those two together, and you've got a bit of a coleslaw. We just want to use it for the fact that I didn't want to make one. It's got peppers and coriander, cabbage, red cabbage, what else looks like it's in there. You can put anything in for your lettuce. You've just put lettuce. Keep an eye on those, don't burn them. That's one basically made. Now all we need to do is add the prawns. Shrimp prawns. Drain them. We'll just tip them onto there. And they look good. Let them drain. Chuck another lot in. A bit like a factory. What I'll do is I'll get all of them all ready, so actually I can make all four. And that way it'll show you how quick and easy it is. come in there a little bit. Now if you notice I didn't double dredge them, just to give them a nice little coating. They're still crunchy, you won't be able to hear that. Look how succulent that looks inside. Hot. And that is pretty good. Blackened seasoning, I'm not sure if you guys can get that. I've never found it until we went to a shop that just opened in New Plymouth. Oh. I think I'll be eating all four myself. While they're cooking, I'll get another one ready. Remember, don't cut right through. Well, that one just about fell apart. Avocado. Thought avocado would go quite nice at the moment because we're on lockdown. Supermarkets have got them quite cheap and they're really ripe. Remember, don't be like your grandma in the Depression. Put that mayonnaise on there. No disrespect to the ones that lived through the Depression, none at all. Look at that, that's number 2, all ready to go. Getting it all over my fingers. Cut open number 3. We got time. So I think this came about back in the day when the workers or something couldn't be afforded to be paid in New Orleans. The local council or something couldn't afford to pay the tram drivers or whatever. And this little cafe opened up and started feeding the poor boys. And it's become such a hit. I may be a little bit wrong on that. I'm not from there. But that's the crux of it, is that's how this dish came about. And we see so many dishes come about out of desperation. So many famous dishes. I'll make myself some room. Get a plate. And we're going to do number 4. Those there are done. Don't be shy on the avocado. Don't be shy on the mayonnaise. Getting it all over my fingers, get those drain. Then goes another one. Putting heaps in on this one. I don't think it'll cool down the oil too much. being small and delicate. That's all of them. Now we're going to have gherkins. Tongs, look at that. Set a tong for everything. Oh, look at that. If you don't like gherkins after today, you will. Oh, you can put a salad on there. Shoot the chef. Oh, look at that, all that coriander, cilantro, some people call it. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Do them and take ones where they don't stick together. If they've stuck by now, they won't unstick. Would my cameraman like, camera woman like one? Be hot. Be nice.
Yeah.
While they're finishing up, people are going to go stingy on the prawns, but should have done more. I think you aim for about half a pound per roll. The family's all starting to linger. We are in lockdown, so we're all stuck in the same house. But tonight I'm taking my family to New Orleans. If only you could enjoy this with me. You can at home. Done, we'll turn that off. Little makeshift kitchen here. Let them drain a little bit. Listen to that. Can you hear the crunch? Can you hear it? I can. Now we have to try to close these little buggers up. Oh, they're falling out everywhere. Oh, slip that one in my mouth. Okay, Get a few more plates. Just about had a catastrophe. And then that there is not going to close because it's so full. But there you have a New Zealand made New Orleans po' boy. So if you like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and in the comments, let me know what other dish you'd like to see me make from around the world. But until next time, keep safe. Make sure if you're in lockdown, you're staying home. Don't be caught outside driving. Abide by your local laws, and we will see you next time. I'm going to go and enjoy this with my family. See you.